No, he's a big Glenbrook North fan.
Someone who shows dedication and kindness to all people.
I know of him.
Like, I don't know him.
My name is James Williams. I graduated from Glenbrook North High School in 2010. I have autism. So I was first diagnosed with autism when I was 3 years old, but my parents didn't tell me I had autism until I was 8 years old.
Okay, now look at the camera some more.
What my parents didn't realize, though, is even though I didn't know I was autistic, I still could tell I was different.
Before he was 4 years old, he was more or less what we would consider neurotypical, but at that point he started shutting down.
Yay, now do the L. Here, wait, we're gonna end it. Oh, come on, sweetheart.
You want to out.
What do you want to do, sweetheart?
It's more of a social kind of a thing, not wanting to associate with other kids. In school, we let him kind of do pretty much what he wanted to do. He self-advocated. When he was about 10 years old, he then wrote a book. It was called Out to Get Jack. It was based on an experience he had when we visited my brother down in Indianapolis and how they treated him. They weren't familiar with what an autistic kid is like. He felt like they're out to get me.
Probably one of the biggest struggles I had was that because I didn't have many of the same social skills and groups of friends that typical kids have, it wasn't always easy for other kids to understand things I didn't have. When I was at high school, most of my best friends were girls.
He would always join me and my friends sitting at the cafeteria for lunch, and he just wanted to be social. He wanted to be around people. He was friends with sophomores, freshmen, seniors, all ages, and he was just a really kind friend to everybody and anyone.
So I was socially taken in by this group of girls on the swim team. And they took me in, they showed me the ropes, and I'm like, how can I repay you? And they said, you know what? Become a fan of our swim team. Come to the swim meets and everyone will love you.
Take your mark.
And sure enough, I got along with everyone. Everyone thanked me for being a fan. And then word got out that I was supporting the swim team. And then I also befriended other athletes, eventually girls and guys alike. And then I just became known as a fan of athletes. Although a lot of kids gave me a hard time for being autistic, the athletes all had my back. And what started with girls swimming just became a love of athletics because these were the kids that were protecting me.
Friends in the red zone, touchdown, Spartans!
After graduation, I was approached by members of the Glenbrook North Booster Club. These are the people that run those concession stands. These are the people that help decorate for senior nights. And a group of parents were like, hey, we see you support athletics. We see you support our kids. How would you like to join our club?
James has been remarkable because he is willing to go up and introduce himself. He's willing to admit that he is on the spectrum. He shows up walking or taking an Uber to go to these things in the cold extremes or the hot extremes, and he sits next to you. And then I think he is able to make more of a connection with the community, and the community in and of itself starts to learn how to be supportive of somebody on the spectrum as well.
And now I'm not only supporting athletics, I'm now helping out at concession stands. So outside of supporting Glenbrook North sports, I travel around the country, nationwide, talking about autism, and have become a nationally known autism public speaker, and I continue to do so today.
I feel like it's a great thing that he's invested in the community. I think a lot of people should be more invested in the community.
This is sort of a mission for him. It's his, it's where he has roots into the community.
So I went into the field of special education, and James is the most unbelievable autism advocate that I've ever met.
What I want people to remember me as someone who was just trying to have some of the same social experiences that other people take for granted.